Hello and big welcome to the channel. I'm the Motorsport Madman and this is the McLaren MCL60 launch, the 60th anniversary of the inception into Formula 1, the 60th car they built. If you can hear me, let me know. The audio might be a bit weird because I'm trying to play this stream at the same time and have audio from not only me but from the stream. And because I don't really know how any of this stuff works, we'll see how we go. But yeah, welcome in, Kim, Ernesto. So now we're going to start to see proper 2023 cars. Because up until now, we've had livery launches. We've seen the real Williams today out on circuit. We've seen the real Alfa Romeo, which I wasn't able to do a video for. And we've seen the Haas as well. We've seen the real Haas. But other than that, we've had livery launches. But now starts the proper. Let me see. Let me hope that this stream works. But yeah, now we're going to see. I think this is going to be the real McLaren. I hope it's the real McLaren. But yeah, we get the countdown. We're on. We are going. But yeah, if the audio is good, let me know, guys. I don't know what it's like, but we should be able to have audio as well from the video as well when it starts. But yeah, I'm excited for this. To be honest with you, as a bit of a like before we start, I haven't been, as a bit of a prefix, I haven't been a fan of the McLaren liveries recently, to be honest. Since they went to that papaya orange in like 2016, 17, I've never really been keen on it, but I reckon this might be the best one. This might be the best one. Audio good. Cheers, Ernesto. Welcome in, Carl. Hope they're different. Yeah, I think there will be. I think it'll be tweaked. I don't think it'll be like a complete overhaul. Starting again, but it'd be tweaked. I've seen some of the leaked image, well, not leaked images, but like the teaser images that they put on Twitter today. I think they put them on Instagram or whatever, but looking like there's going to be a lot of raw carbon fiber. There seems to be a theme at the moment that to save weight on paint, like to literally save weight, they're just going with raw carbon fiber and just putting a bit of paint here and there. Like, look at the Haas. Like, there was pictures the other day of the Haas out on circuit. I watched, I think the YouTube channel is called Kyle Engineers or something like that, and he breaks down like the aerodynamics side of the new cars. Absolutely incredible videos. If you're a proper F1 nerd like me, Kyle Engineers. He is the real deal if you're an F1 nerd, and he broke down like the Haas, because we saw it was actually out on circuit. I think actually 3 cars went on circuit at Silverstone the other day. The Haas, the Alfa Romeo, and I think the Alpine's been on circuit. I think the Williams has been on circuit now. So half the grid have had like, at least like a filming day. Half the grid have had a filming day already. But yeah, he was breaking down like the aerodynamics of the new Haas, and it's literally what you think is black paint. Like the car is like 80% black. No, it's not black paint. It's just raw carbon fiber to save weight. Like the only paint they've got on that car is literally the white nose, and that is it. Like this is extreme weight saving, and that's a general theme. I think, is it Alpha Tauri launch? I think that's just got some raw. But yeah, I reckon even McLaren are going to have to do it. I reckon the McLaren is going to be... He's going to be a black car with a bit of orange. But yeah, I've never really rated... To be honest, like, the McLaren last season, I would probably play the ugliest on the grid, to be honest. Like, I've never... I know there's a hardcore McLaren fans that'll love it anyway, no matter what it looks like. You know... They could be presented with anything, and the McLaren fan base is going to love it regardless, and everyone's going to be, wow, you know, F1 Twitter's going to be going mad about about this, no matter what. But I do have a feeling that this one might actually be decent, and it is it's a special one as well. It's the 60th anniversary, so yes, Dougie, welcome in, mate. Not seen you for a while. How's it going, Dougie? We'll have to rig up a stream one night. Get on the streams. Cause yeah, I missed you, man. It's been a while. I feel like there hasn't been any like proper like chilling stream for like a good couple of months. Or there's been like one in the last 2 months. Like it's been dead. So yeah, we need to rig up some streams, man. Yeah, it's been ages, hasn't it, Doug? I've literally been like since Christmas since we was on a stream. So we'll have to get something sorted. But yeah, 5 minutes to go until this McLaren launch event starts. Hopefully they don't drag it out over an hour like they did. I think the Alfa Romeo launch, even though I couldn't do a live stream for it, I was able to watch it, and yeah, they dragged that out over an hour. But then the opposite, the other day, the AlphaTauri launch, bang, 2 minutes, a little 2 minute video, saw the car, that's it, job done. And I actually, against the general consensus, I actually like the AlphaTauri livery. I saw a picture of it compared with last year's livery and this year's is so much smarter, man. When you compare the two, in my opinion, last year's looks so boring, the AlphaTauri livery. So yeah, I actually rate it. People don't like the red. From the front, it doesn't look fantastic, but the side-on view, I actually rate the red on it. I think it really freshens it up. Looks mint. Oh, mate, Anto. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I'm absolutely gutted. But unfortunately, Chris passed away last month. So yeah, absolutely devastated, mate. Welcome in, Ryan Tune. I know. It's mad, Anto. It's mad. Mad settings. But yeah, I don't think they'll completely overhaul the livery. I don't think. But I don't think it's going to be exactly the same like a Red Bull scenario where it's just exactly the same as what it was last year and they just move a logo. Like literally, the Red Bull livery launch. And I said this at the time, it was the most underwhelming launch ever because they launched last year's chassis, so it was an RB18. It wasn't even the new car; it was a 2022 car, and the livery was exactly the same. So they're literally launching nothing new. They literally moved a logo, and you're doing an event for that, which basically says to me, all that Red Bull launch event was for the Ford tie-up deal announcement, just a sponsorship announcement, which it's getting mad. Livery launches are so dead. We need to see that. The point of the launch is to see the new car, and hopefully in 2.5 minutes, when this event begins, we not only see a new livery from McLaren, but the actual 2023 car. And in a couple of hours, because this is the first of 2 streams today, in a couple of hours, so 5 p.m, which is right now, McLaren, 7 p.m, Aston Martin. So, buzzing. We have got 2 car launches today. McLaren and Aston Martin. The Aston Martin is going to be driven by Fernando Alonso this season. I'm getting behind that project. So we'll see about the Aston Martin in a couple of hours. And I'm pretty sure, I am 99% sure that the Aston Martin is going to be the real car. It's not just going to be a livery launch. We're going to see the real Aston. And I'm about 70% sure that this will be the real McLaren. Mercedes is on Wednesday. So Ferrari tomorrow. So we've got McLaren, Aston Martin today. Ferrari tomorrow, Mercedes on Wednesday, and then Alpine on Thursday. So it's a big week for launches. I don't know if I'll be able to do the Alpine one on Thursday. because I'll be at work. So yeah, Alpine 1 is dead. But today, Ferrari 1 tomorrow, and Mercedes 1 on Wednesday. We'll be on it. We'll be all over it, providing they do like live streams like this, or if they just drop pictures or whatever. But yeah, we'll try and rig something up for all of those. These are the big launches now. You know, we've seen the Haas, we've seen the Alpha Tauri, you know, we've seen the Alfa Romeo, but this is where it really begins now. Now we start to see the top teams. You know, the Red Bull wasn't even a launch, so forget the Red Bull launch. We've not seen the Red Bull yet, even though someone did get a sneaky little video and a sneaky picture of it out on circuit the other day. We've not seen the Red Bull yet. So we've just seen a few of the midfield cars, but now, today, tomorrow, Wednesday, all week, we're going to start to have a real good look at the 2023 grid. Right, let's get this video going. Let's go. Well, can you hear it? Or what we're saying?
Welcome everyone to the OKX Thought Leadership.
Is he one of the sidemen?
UK headquarters for the launch of the 2023 season.
I recognise it.
We cannot wait.
Is he one of the sidemen? Him?
I'm Mariana Bravo.
He was
I'm
sideman.
Vic Star, and we're your hosts for this exciting moment.
Now,
what have they got a sideman on for, bro?
And team principal. This is also a very special year for the
That
team.
is literally so dumb.
60th anniversary. It's so great to have you all here with us. We know that
what has he got to do with it?
And I promise you, you won't have to wait too long. Just stick with us for the next 20 minutes.
Hi, Twisted. Welcome in.
Ahead and meet the team. Let's remind ourselves of where this
Oh my
all
God,
began.
is he even a Formula 1 fan?
I remember my first actual race, and it was on a beach.
Oh my God, he's watched 3 races on Drive to Survive and thinks he's a fan, innit? Oh my God, bro. Anyway, right.
Once again, I was about 16.
I can't believe they got
In fact, I won it. I was, I think, more excited than I've ever been before in my life.
He always came across as one of the nicest
McLaren
guys in the world. Always friendly, smiling. Yeah, just a super guy, really.
He was so
Been good, Twisted. You?
About it. Oh, I give a little chuckle and go, okay, righty. And
Sidemen, man. What are they doing at an F1 launch?
He seemed to be enjoying it as well. For what he was doing.
Absolute cringe getting the sidemen on an F1 launch.
Whatever it took, it got done.
Already he had a stellar reputation about being a very technical driver. I learned everything from him at the time.
It was a very small
I mean,
team,
fair play if
but
he's like a
long way
mad
above
F1
it.
fan. Do you know what I mean? Then fair play.
Because of the
But
guy, it was
you
a
know, if he's famous and he's a
leader.
big Formula 1 fan,
Greatest leader
then
any
all
man
right.
I've
But
ever met.
is he?
I've been a McLaren fan at Indianapolis since
Is he
1950.
even bothered?
I was 13 years old. Bruce would talk to me over the fence. And then after the race...
Yeah, we're getting a bit of the history of McLaren because this is the 60th anniversary of being in Formula 1. And they've named the car as such, the MCL60. So it is big, you know. Got a massive history in F1. Like the Sidemen, good thing is they're getting everywhere. They are in every single
Factory
scene.
was effectively shut down.
They are,
But everybody came to work. It just didn't
worm their
break.
way into everything. Renbull?
He was so
What do you mean,
enthusiastic
Red
about
Bull?
it. He was like that all,
Showing double
all the
cars on the
time.
street was great.
Things were going, we've got to go forward.
Oh, like a demonstration.
He looked forward. He was what's going to happen tomorrow, not what happened yesterday.
He had ambitions beyond what I
think
could
it's
even
Mario
understand.
Andretti.
Racing and road car. You see, that's what his mind was. You know, going for the stars.
Oh, I might
Most
be wrong
teams
there.
are only capable of fighting on one front. They're either Formula
Red
1
Bull, yeah.
or Indy. McLaren are doing a lot.
That's why they've gone back to the orange, because that's where they started. They started out with
He
orange,
created an empire, and it's still here.
and in the last like 5 years or so they've gone back to it. But I don't know. know. They've not really nailed delivery recently, I don't think. I feel like this is going to be an improvement.
We are delighted to have Tex and Howden, the McLaren employees, number 3 and number 8, with us this evening. Can we give them a big round of applause? What an incredible history the team has. There's so much to be proud of, and I know there'll be plenty of opportunities this year to celebrate the team's heritage and Bruce's legacy. One thing we can be sure of is that Bruce always championed young talent. So let's now meet F1's youngest driver lineup for 2023. Please, everyone, give it up for Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri.
Exciting lineup this year. Yeah, Danny Rick gone back to Red Bull in a reserve driver role, and he's Oscar Piastri.
Welcome, guys.
Glad he's got his shot at F1 a
you,
year too
Lando.
late,
You're
but
almost the same
glad
age
he's got a
as
shot in
Bruce is when
F1
we
now.
started this entire team at 25, and you're also going into your 5th year in Formula 1.
Yep.
How are you feeling about it?
Norris's 5th season.
I mean, I
wow.
haven't quite started a McLaren team, but I'm excited. My 5th season, like you said. A long journey. It feels like it's gone extremely quickly. It doesn't feel like it's been 5 years or 4.5, but yeah, another new season, new car, new teammates. So a lot of new challenges this season.
And here is the new teammate, Oscar. This is your debut in F1 with McLaren. How does it feel to join such an amazing team with so much history? Are you feeling any pressure?
No, I'm just feeling inspired. Obviously, 60th year for McLaren. So, yeah, you know, I can look at a lot of history there, a lot of winning history.
He's going to put the pressure on Lando.
On the grid finally, and
that's my prediction. He will put the pressure on Lando. Lando's had it easy.
Amazing.
Lando's had
And
it
in
too
the
easy
season,
the
are
last
there
couple of
any
years.
particular moments that you're looking
He's
forward to,
absolutely
Lando? Any
smashed
races?
Ricardo.
What's there
He ain't going
to
to smash
experience?
Piastri.
I mean, many places.
gonna
many
be a
places
lot
I look forward
closer.
To, for me,
I
British,
can't wait
so
for it.
Home race. Silverstone's always my favourite. Vegas is on the calendar as well. So I think if you ask any driver on the grid, they probably said Vegas is the one I look forward to the most. But for me, Silverstone's always the most special. So I look forward to going back home.
Amazing. And Oscar, you've been busy preparing for your
Yeah, no
rookie
worry,
season.
Twisted.
Which races
I'll
are
be
you
doing another
looking
stream
forward to
later,
the most?
the Aston Martin launch. But
same
yeah,
as Lando, home race for me in Melbourne. I'm a Melbourne
F1
boy,
is
so
back.
I'm about 10 minutes away from the
So
track,
I'm
it's,
back.
Really a
So
home
get
race
in.
for me, so I'm looking forward to getting home. Vegas as well. I think that's everyone's wish list. So,
Suit Gulf was a sponsor. Yeah, they had a Gulf
Spa as
livery
well.
for the Monaco Grand Prix a couple of years ago.
I think all the races will be pretty cool. There's a lot of them this year.
Yeah, there's lots and lots to look forward to.
Just
And
a
I
one-off.
actually saw
But now
last
Gulf are with
month,
Williams.
You were out karting together.
So-
why don't you tell everyone a little bit about that?
There's a rental karting world championship.
Won't be
so,
Gulf with, right?
We took it pretty seriously.
Yeah.
My car was quite a bit quicker than his.
Yeah.
But no, it was a good race. It was our first little battle that we've had. So
I was going to say, did that give you the opportunity to size each other up a little bit? Or was it all friendly?
It was all friendly.
it was friendly.
It was friendly.
we had strict orders. We
As
could-
if they've got one of the
crashes,
sign
no
men
crashes.
presenting it.
Ah, okay.
We're all good, but yeah.
That makes sense. Well, thanks, guys.
Such
And,
a
we wish you all the
random-
best of luck.
Such a random one, that.
Thank
I think
you,
they've had
guys.
Natalie
Thank
Pinkman
you
do it in the
very much.
past. At least she's
Now, let's hear from the two gentlemen who spearhead
actually
the team.
involved in
Please give
Formula
a
1.
warm welcome to McLaren
Actually
Racing
knows,
CEO
but
Zach Brown and
anyway.
new McLaren F1 team principal Andrea Stella.
Oh yeah, Andrea Stella. They've all moved around, haven't they, all the team principals? Because Andrea Seidel's gone off to
Thank you so much for joining us.
Alfa
Zach,
Romeo.
let me come to you
In other
first.
words, he's gone to
This
Audi.
is a big year. New driver pairing, new team principal,
Yeah.
and McLaren 60th. What should we be looking out
It's
for?
got to
this
be a
season?
good livery for the 60th. It's got to be. They can't drop last year's livery, man. It was dead.
On the racetrack, of course, we've got
Last
Andrea
year's
now running the
McLaren
racing team.
was
He's been
not
with
the
us
one.
for, nearly a decade. So a
It's
familiar
gotta
face to
look
the
good,
racing team
surely.
and has really been running the racing team for some time. So very much looking forward to working very closely with him. Of course, we've got our veteran Lando back in our race car. And our rookie driver, Oscar, which is gonna be quite
Veteran
exciting.
Lando.
And,
He's about
the
23.
60th year anniversary, we're going to be celebrating all throughout
Got
the year
a
in our
veteran
different racing series.
Lando.
We're celebrating our success and history while trying to create some new history.
22 years old.
It's going to be a big year for you.
What the
hell? This year, how is the future looking for McLaren?
Future's looking strong. We have a lot of our
they need to bridge the gap.
Are coming to fruition now. We can see them and touch them, and we'll be
because at the moment in Formula One, you've got a top 3 teams,
that nature, later on
quite a big gap, and then everybody else. They need to bridge that gap.
And we're supported by the world's greatest companies, Google.
Easier said than done, though.
Delta, Cisco, and most recently had DP World join us. So they join an illustrious group of great companies that support us, that are going to give Andrea and the racing team the tools they need to go faster.
Fantastic. Andrea, let's bring you in. You've been with the team since 2015, but this is your first year as team principal. How have you been getting the team ready for the season?
He's got the big.
So in terms of
he's had the big promotion, hasn't he?
A key milestone.
Team principal.
We launched the new car. I mean, there's so much going on behind the Formula One car, so I would like to take this opportunity to thank the whole team, and we talk about 700 people. In particular, I want to mention James Key, our technical director, Pierce Tin, director of operations.
700 people to build 2 cars.
To mention our colleagues at HPP. They supply the power unit, and they are part of the project.
So many people behind such a massive operation like this. Can you tell us a little bit more about the upcoming season? What do you think is going to be your biggest challenge?
Well, the biggest challenge is to keep improving as a team as we move up towards the front of the grid, and we can do it. And in particular, to do it, we have to deliver our projects from an infrastructure point of view, keep strengthening the team, and also elevate the standards.
He's on about looking forward up the grid. They've also got to look in the mirrors. Aston Martin going to be coming. Alpine.
Thank you both so much
already
for
arrived.
Joining us. I think that we've kept everyone waiting.
Massive competition for that P4 in the championship. Right, here we go there. Oh my god, it's Vic Star. What's he doing? This is so cringe, but let's have it. Let's have a look. Why is it being presented by a sideman? I do not know. But let's have a look. Please be good livery.
The past isn't something I really think about. I only think about the next race, and I only look into the future.
Very nasty one indeed.
The important thing for me is to drive and to win, and I did that.
What a fantastic finish! And it's happened immediately! This is amazing!
This is very good.
He had ambitions beyond what I could even understand. Going for the stars.
Through history from the beginning to present day. Love it. Even the road cars, yeah. Like a Hakkinen, Lewis Hamilton, Ayrton Senna, Niki Lauda, James Hunt. That's a good promo video, that. Let's have a look at the car then. Oh, here we go. So these coloured stripes. Oh, okay. Raw carbons coming out big. This is just tweaked. It looks in the version the same. I don't love it. It's okay. It's okay. It's just a variation, slightly tweaked from last year, innit? Slightly tweaked from last year. Well, if you enjoyed the stream, everybody. No, they've got a lot more exposed carbon though, haven't they, over the engine cover. Front wing completely unpainted, engine cover virtually unpainted. Although the side pods are much nicer, much more tightly packaged side pods.
Wow.
Much smaller side pods. It's looking...
Doesn't the car look fantastic?
From
The
an aero
MCL60.
perspective, it looks a
Lando,
lot better
Oscar,
than
your
last
thoughts?
season's. Livery-wise,
Beautiful.
man. Livery-wise,
yes, lovely to see
whatever.
the evolution from last year.
But-
Subtle things, but all to try and help it move in the right
But the
direction
body
and help us
work
take steps forward. So
is
looks
much
good.
different.
The real question is answered in a few weeks when I get to be behind the wheel.
Absolutely. And Oscar?
Yeah, it looks
They've
great.
gone a
obviously. Like Lando
completely
said,
different
evolution
way
of-
with the
of
side
last
pods
year's car.
that I've seen
Um,
any team do
but yeah,
since
all
these
this
new
my
regulations.
first F1 car's gonna be
I'm not
very
sure about the
special, so it
Google
looks
Chrome wheels, mate.
Does
That's
indeed. Andrea,
that's
the
awful,
car looks great,
but
what are your
yeah,
thoughts?
the
What can you
Google
tell us in
Chrome
terms of
sponsorship's
performance?
grim.
Well, in terms of performance expectations,
But
we remain realistic for the
livery
short term.
aside,
We
actually
will
looking
see
at the
where we are
car,
in Bahrain at the test and at the first race.
I confidently say it is a
We
new
have good
car.
developments in
It's
the
not just a
pipeline,
livery launch.
So we remain optimistic.
They might
for
not be
the
showing
season ahead.
everything, you know what I mean? They might not
Now
be showing
that,
everything,
you
but
probably
certainly
can't
around
wait
the
to
side
see
pod
this
area
beauty in action, racing
is
around the
wildly
track.
different
What is
to
your
last
message to
season.
the team and everyone watching at home?
I want to thank
Livery,
everyone. As I mentioned
virtually
earlier,
the
this is
same.
a true team
Little bit
effort.
less
We almost
orange,
have almost 1,000
more
people
raw
inside,
carbon to save a little
McLaren
bit of
Racing,
weight
the
on
strong majority of those on Formula One,
on the paint, but
tens of millions, hundreds of millions of papaya fans, and of course,
but actually
these
looking at the
wonderful,
car itself,
corporate partners, we couldn't be racing
looks a
without them.
lot.
So that is
Because
Team
last year's
McLaren, and
McLaren
I'm
was a
excited to,
chunky.
get
It
to
was
show
a
on the road.
chunky boy. Last year's
So
McLaren, but
there
this is
you have
looking.
it. The new
This has
team
been on a
and the
diet. This is
MCL60
looking good.
together for the
The
first
side
time.
pods are
The
looking
next time you see them all will be at testing in Bahrain.
looking
Thank
good.
you, Zach, Andrea, Oscar, and Lando for joining
No,
us.
it
We
looks
wish you
quick,
all
man.
the best
It
of
looks
luck
quick.
this season.
The livery.
And thank
They could have.
you
They
all
could
for
have.
joining us wherever
They could
you're
have done
watching us
more.
from.
They
This
could
is a
have.
really exciting
It's just
time
lacking
for
that
McLaren
kick
fans,
with the
and we want to
livery.
thank everybody
But
for
the
their
the
support.
actual the
And a big
important
thanks
stuff,
to McLaren's
which is
partners
the
across
aerodynamics,
McLaren
is actually
racing
looking
family.
a lot more
Wherever
developed.
you've joined us from today,
They've gone a
thank you
completely
so,
different
so
route
much,
with it.
whether you're watching
And
online
big
or
ups
you're
are going
here
for
in
it.
person with us. Don't forget to follow the team on the McLaren app and
Yeah,
the
it does
social
look
media
decent.
channels for
It's
all of
okay,
the build
yeah.
up to the season and
And
an
so,
exclusive look behind the scenes.
Another
once
copy
they
and
go
paste,
racing.
yeah. Pretty
See
much
you
on a
tomorrow.
livery basis. It's pretty much a copy and paste, but looks like they've had a lot of development though on the bodywork with those tiny little side pods. Right. Well, that was the McLaren launch. Join me in about an hour and a half for the Aston Martin AMR 23. I'll be live at about 10 to 7 UK time for that stream starting at 7. And so yeah, F1's back, baby. F1 is back now. You know, we've had 2 or 3 months of not a lot happening, but we're back. We're back, and the grid's starting to be unveiled, and that's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. Right, yeah, that's it, and that's my Twitter. Right, I'll be back, like I say, 10 to 7 UK time. So yeah, join me in about an hour and a half or so, and we'll get to see the Aston Martin, Fernando Alonso's Aston Martin. They're my dark horse for the season, Aston Martin. and it's the launch I'm most looking forward to so far, the Aston Martin. You know, let's have a look properly at the Red Bull in a few days. Let's have a look properly at the Mercedes, the Ferrari. But the Aston Martin's a big underdog. And I think they'll change concept and they'll be gunning for it. With Aston, with Fernando Alonso behind the wheel. So yeah, join me in a bit. I will see you soon. F1's back.